Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of our program, my program, and your program, The Just Connection. Stories from Nigeria's film, music, and sport industry. Today, I am going to get you very, very jealous. Do you know why? All my life, I've been a footballer. Why are you looking at me like that? I am a footballer, and now I've been looking for a buyer all my life, and I just got for me and myself somebody who is buying me for the top club on the plateau. I got my guests, a sport journalist, a writer, a television and social media content producer, a historian, and by the grace of the Almighty God, the current manager, Mighty Jet. I have with me Mbum Ferdinand.
Thank you very much.
My oga buy me, buy me, shall buy me. But say hello to my people first before you buy me.
Let's say good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of this show today. I know that most of the great guys on the plateau have been part of this, and it's a privilege for me to be here. But if you say we should buy you, that means you want to go on relegation.
No, just give me the money. Then the next match, I'll just fall down. I'll just break my leg, but I'll just give me money. Good to have you on the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Very, very good to have you.
Yeah, I'm the general manager of Mighty Jets Football Club of Jos. I was appointed to the position on the 11th of July 2023 by His Excellency Governor Caleb Manasseh Mutwan to tinker the club, and I think thus far we have tried our best.
How far so far with Mighty Jets?
Well, I have been part of the team for like 12 years as a media officer. I was elevated to the should I say chief executive.
That is all you have.
The other way, yeah, of the club, and we have made some strides. We have made some changes, positive changes, and according to the vision of His Excellency, to ensure that we try to raise something for government. So we have exported a couple of players overseas
From Mighty Jets.
young players from Mighty Jets, and we have encouraged a lot of young players. Previously the tradition was different. You must be a very mature player before you play for the team. But right now, we give players even in secondary schools opportunities to play. Because you can only get the best of talent when you get them young, than when they are getting old. So that is why, because that was the tradition of Mighty Jets in those good old days. Get young players, play, then they grow, then you sell. So we are now trying to go back to that time, how it used to be. Yes.
Fantastic. Yes. There was a time I was very afraid of Mighty Jets. I had this younger brother, Kapo, who was playing for, I think, Plateau United, yes. But I was always going to the stadium and all of that. So one of these days, a club came to Jos to play with Mighty Jets, and he can't carry me go stadium. As the match they go on, na him sabu just come inside, they carry bamboo stick like this. For the bamboo stick, na him bees just full. That people dey say that bees just full. Since that day, I dey fear Mighty Jets. You understand?
Yes. But I think the orientation has been great, and the fans are beginning to calm down. Let me use that word. Definitely, when football situation, you see some crazy fans.
Okay.
Then it's part of the business.
Okay.
But right now, we have been able to give them some level of education and orientation, and the fans they are really understanding why they must be calm in the stadium, because most of them see people coming with their families, with their wives and children.
I wouldn't want
young kids. So they themselves, they know. Some of them are family men too. They know that it will not be a good
image or impression to create in the minds of
the
supporters,
particularly the children that are coming to watch for the first time. So they are beginning to realize the importance of being calm when games are going on, and to accept any form of result. Because most of the problem we used to have is when my jet losing the big problem. But right now, they are beginning to understand. We lost one game since I took over. We lost only one game here. That was against Jigawa Golden Stars last season. And the fans took it calmly. But if it were to be like in those days,
they played in Jos.
Yes.
They played in Jos.
Yes. So for those of them who were really angry about it, I told them, but this very Jigawa Golden Stars. We went to their home and beat them.
And then they came
So they
here.
came here and beat us. So
So
football, that is how football
like
is.
this.
You win some games, you lose
lose
some.
some.
Exactly.
And
So
that is a principle of
they are
life.
beginning to really
Yes,
understand
you
that.
win some and
Yes.
you lose some.
Exactly.
Ferdinand, I know you as a sport journalist. I know you as a writer. I also know, not Vesuma Talker.
Yeah.
I also know that you are from Cross River State.
Yes.
How can you be managing our own club now? Haba. our own Adrawa mighty jet.
Well, I think that to tell you the kind of heart that the incumbent governor of Plateau State has, towards the people. We have about 103 agencies of government in Plateau State, and I can confidently tell you that I'm not the only non-indigenous that is head of an agency, because MexiJet is an agency. It's like a parastatal.
I know.
So yeah. So the truth is that the governor don't want to know where you come from. So long as you can deliver, you can do the job, they will give you the opportunity. And you agree that we have a lot of tribes in government, in this very government. We have the Tea people, we have the Igbos, we have the Yorubas, and we have some of us from South too in this very government. And it's not just about where I really come from. And if you ask me where I come from, I'll tell you I'm from Plateau State.
And out of all they talk like
I
that.
represent Plateau State anywhere I go. If you ask me where I come from, I'll tell you I'm from Plateau.
I do the same.
Where I go for conferences, for where our jobs will take us to, like the annual general congress I went to yesterday and came back. I represent Plateau. If they ask me where do you come from, I'll tell them I'm from Plateau State. All my life has been here, so I don't. People don't know me in Cross River State,
They know you,
but they know me here.
this is your home.
And through here, I've become well known in Nigeria as a whole. So this government, I think one of the best things the governor has done is the all inclusiveness that he has been able to adapt. Because it has really brought the people together. I don't know. I've seen a lot of things on social media. I hear people talk things, but the truth is that the way this government is being run, the government, His Excellency is carrying everybody along and is making sure that every atmosphere is provided for everybody to strive. No matter where you come from, no matter your tribe, your religion. I've 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 met people. I've been to Bauchi Road. I've met people who say they wake up in the night and see that there are new roads in their street. You know, I've met people who told me that they get to places where they are being discriminated against, but they treat them as if they're from here. So me, I tell them, it's not as if you're from here. You're from here. You have to claim it that you're from here. If you don't claim it that
I'm believe in the place. I'm believe in the place.
But the truth is that you must have something to offer. If you don't have something to offer, that is when you begin to see yourself as being useless.
Like the former commissioner for youth and sport or sport and youth,
Youth and sport.
Bashiru
Lawandi, yes.
Now my picking, I'm very very proud of him. He's
Yeah.
now in water resources and
Yes.
something
And energy. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
energy. But it will shock you to know that even though Bashiru is seen, how will I put it? But if you know his blood on the plateau, it will shock you. So when you say that,
Look, the truth is that Bashiru Lawandi Dati is not from here. That's the truth. He's not from here, but I will say he's from here now because
thank you.
the people of Plateau State have accepted him
As one of
as
us.
one of them.
As one of
You
us.
know, yeah, so we have accepted him as
As
one of us.
As one of us. As one of us.
So-
So Bashiru,
so-
we have accepted you as one
So,
of. If you insult me with a yet
Because now, if Bashiru Lawandi Dati is going out now, if he's going to anywhere, he tells people that he's from Plateau State.
of course he is.
So he doesn't tell people that he's from
Anywhere, any other
else,
place.
But what he mentions is Plateau.
Yes.
You know,
that is his
So,
own.
and I believe he has indigenous certificate of Plateau. I don't know, but I believe that. So what I would like to know is from Plateau, and His Excellency has taken all of us along. He's carried all of us along, and it's not just about His Excellency. Majority of the Plateau people have this magnanimity.
Now where I
You
will
know,
make you go be
of
that
carrying everyone along. All of us have traveled. We are going to places. We see how people behave in some places. As a matter of fact, there are places you go to. They are from the same tribe, but one local government
to
cannot
another.
work in another local
I am
government.
telling you, sir.
But here it's not like that. That is why we must say the truth the way the truth is. The Plateau people are really, really accommodating, really accommodating. And I think it is, it is gross stupidity. I'm sorry to use that word. So
Please,
people
please
who
feel
tend
free,
to,
get casual
people who tend to take the kindness of Plateau people for
for
granted.
granted.
It is, it is not something that should be encouraged, and as a matter of fact, it's not acceptable anywhere for people who bring you in as their own. Then you tend to slap them in the
And
face,
rub shit on
on
their
their
face.
faces.
Even if dog
it
take
doesn't
a
make
head,
sense.
carry shit for
It
head,
doesn't make
you
sense
know where
at
you go
all.
wrong
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to go clean. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for,
yeah.
for this expose. Now I want to ask you. You said you had a mandate to deliver concerning your headship of mighty
Yes.
Jet. How far so far?
Well, when we came in, we decided to make some changes.
Please pause a bit. When we came in, nobody does anything alone. Could he have said, when I came in, I started doing big man? Have you seen him doing any big man attitude here? If you don't believe in people, you don't work with people, you have been conditioned to fail already. Everybody is important. I'm very sure when he said, when we came in, you meant all your management
Yes,
team members,
exactly.
your club members, and what have you. Don't learn. Let's go, bro.
So when we came in initially, because I have the experience already, I was part of the club, so I knew the problems the club had. So I was able to discuss some of these problems with His Excellency, and he helped us. He really, really supported us. No, I must say it here in open that no government in the history of Plateau State has supported Mighty Jet the way Governor Mutfwang has done, the way this administration has
Can you
done.
say that again to the camera? Just say it.
No government,
It's your talk. It's not
no
my talk.
government, no government in the history of Plateau State has supported Mighty Jet financially the way Governor Caleb Mutfwang's administration has done. We've never written memo that the memo was turned down. Never ever. No matter how much we put on ground, the worst that will be done is maybe they'll cut it a little, but they'll still give us more than enough what we want.
Get your job
Yes,
done.
and he said he wants us to try to generate resources, and we tried. I have a very experienced sporting director who has been in the job on himself individually for so long. So I was able to convince him to come over.
Who is that?
His name is Johan Vincent, the sporting director of the club. So I invited him, begged him to work with me so we can send some players overseas, which he did. We were supposed to travel to Spain, some of us and some government officials, to strike partnership agreement with certain organizations. We were called to the Spanish embassy, the Spanish council in Lagos for interview. We went there, but ironically, some people here, some people from this state, this government, wrote a petition against us that the people we took to the Spanish council are not government officials. So I personally spoke with the woman at the Spanish council. She refused to reveal the identity. But what she just told me that she cannot have a highly placed member in the state government, with this kind of allegation, and she'll take it lightly. But later on, they conducted their investigation, and I knew that it was false. But the damage had been done. So we kept on struggling so that the players would try, because I assured His Excellency that I can do it, and
You will do it.
and at that situation I felt that I had failed, so I started working so hard to ensure that our players travel. So just only last month, uh, three players, no, not three, four players traveled overseas. They traveled to various clubs in Europe. So we are hoping that in the next couple of months we begin to get the benefits of these players, because
Of them being exported.
one of the players is highly being talked about, and he's highly valued by the club. So we are positive that we are going to get
You don't want to mention his name.
His name is Okeima Emmanuel.
Okay, Ima.
Okeima Emmanuel. As a matter of fact, he's one of our youngest players. When we brought him in, he was 15 years
He's
old.
from Barikeladi.
No,
From
he
Banshee?
is from Miss Palace Academy.
No, I'm saying.
No,
I mean,
he's
his
tried.
papa.
No,
His papa is from.
He's Steve. He's Steve from
what I
Benue
want
State.
you to say where
Yeah.
Plateau is
Yes,
concerned.
Steve from
Because as
Benue
far
State.
as we are concerned on the Plateau, it doesn't matter your tribe or your religion. We have defeated all of that. Everybody has his faith. Alayake Kayinaka.
As a matter of fact,
Yulawa.
the players that
You understand?
traveled are Joseph Manasseh,
Uh-huh.
Juan Daniel,
Uh-huh.
Okeima Emmanuel,
Uh-huh.
and Mubarak Abdullahi.
Abdullahi.
Yeah. So
Do you not get what plateau is? Do you not get the tissue and the sinews of the plateau? It's a land of opportunity for everybody, no matter your tribe, your religion, or your other primordial lineage. This is just plateau. Please, let's go
yeah.
on, sir.
So that's how far we have gone. Now we are just waiting to get the benefits, and there are other young players that we have supported. As I told you about Ukeima,
Yeah.
they brought him in when he was 15 years old, and then he was in SS1 when we brought him in. People said we should send him to the feeder team. But because we saw that he was excessively talented, we decided to keep him in the main team. He broke into the main team, the first team, and was playing regularly in the league at his age. So now he just clocked 18 when he traveled abroad. Though we have his mates or even people that are older than him in the youth setup. Because of his talent, we sent him out.
But what about his education? No one make it go school.
He can still go to
You
school.
know,
He
you know
has
we have
finished.
had that challenge
No,
with
no,
many of
no,
our
no.
footballers.
We must. What we
Uh-huh.
do, what we do is that we encourage people we encourage athletes to marry education and sport.
Very
You
important.
can't just.
Are you thinking of proposing a football academy to the executive governor of Plateau State? Because an academy, that would be like a school. They can go to school,
No,
do their
the
sport.
governor has that alone. He has that vision on his own.
Okay.
Yes, and he has discussed with a couple of people on his own.
Oh,
He has that vision, and I think he's even planning to turn one of the schools to a sports academy in Plateau State. I don't know the actual school. Is it Kuros or
it's
so?
been long overdue.
I don't know. Yeah, yes, they
Long
are
overdue.
thinking. The governor from his sports family, the immediate elder brother, Daniel Mutfwang, represented Nigeria in hockey. Even played at the 1991 All African Games in Cairo for Nigeria.
Oh.
Yes, yes. So it's from a sports family. The governor, as a matter of fact, the governor himself, if you hear him discussing Nigerian
But when
football,
you see him the way he looks, you could not
if you hear him discussing Nigerian football today, the Nigerian league,
yeah.
you'll be surprised because he knows the Nigerian league more than some of us out there. So that is it. So we know the culture of sports on the plateau.
Yeah.
So we are striving to meet that standard.
God will help us.
Plateau, when it comes to sports, I think Plateau is number one in the whole country.
How can Plateau be number one? What evidence of that do you have?
No, Plateau is number. Why I say Plateau is number one when it comes to sports? If you go to like the last National Sports Festival, now every single state in Nigeria, you can make your findings. Every single state came with athletes from Plateau State. There's no state that didn't have Plateau athletes. Like now, the Nigerian Professional Football League is ongoing now. There's no team in Nigeria that doesn't have players from Plateau State. Mention them. Is it Imba? Is it Ikorodu City? Is it
You know them.
is it Enugu Rangers? Is it where? There's no team.
But most Nigerians
In
don't
Nigeria.
like watching Nigerian league. You say, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, this. What effort are you making?
There are still ardent followers of the Nigerian league.
I agree with you, but
There are
what
ardent
effort?
followers in the Nigerian league.
Like I have one,
Yeah.
but I know what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah, no, you are right. All this has to do with promotion. It's not as if we don't have good players in Nigeria. Like when we went for the Championship of African Nations just a couple of weeks ago, we had a disastrous outing, and people begin to attribute what happened there to the standard of our league. But I want to absolutely disagree with that because we watch the league day in day out. We know the quality we have. It's just that some people don't want to do their jobs well. Like the politics of the game in Nigeria is so bad and so rotten.
Politics
Okay,
of the game.
Coaches will stay in Abuja and make phone calls to agents to send players. Coaches don't work hard anymore. I'm sorry to say that I'm an administrator and I
But
have coaches.
it's the truth.
I have coaches under my watch, but coaches don't want to work hard anymore.
That is very true. Now, let me
In those good days, coaches go around. Coaches even travel to local government to get players.
Yes.
In those good old days, but now they remain in their clubs and ask agents to send players. And that's also attributable to what's happening in the national team. Coaches will just call and send this player, send that player. So that is why we don't usually get the best.
Let me
to-
confirm what you have said. Before I will come for this interview, I must have done a bit of research about you. There is this guy behind one of these three cameras here. As a young man, he was a footballer. His father too was a footballer. Then at a point, they selected 5 of them to go abroad. No, I think those what they do for players now they come. I don't know what they call them.
Agents.
They shall come. Shall pick 5 of them. At the end of the day, they took them into a room, the 5 of them, and said each of you have to pay 3 million naira. He told me this today, and his father said, I don't have this money, but I've worked with you before. They said, okay, since you have worked with us, your own become 2.5 million naira. The father looked for 2.5 million naira. He couldn't get the 2.5 million naira, and at the end of the day, only one of those children was able to be exported as a talent abroad. See, our problem in this country is not about government. Now me and you be the problem. You understand? And you see that thing when you dey call money, kudiba na paper. It's not dukia. So the earlier we get our acts together and fix this country together, the better for all of us. But I just told you, sir, God knows it is the truth. It's not up to 2 hours now when this young man, look at him, just look up.
No, I was a scout. I was a scout for over
What are we doing?
I was a scout for over 20 years myself, so I've had all these experiences. You know, sometimes you will even bring genuine deal for someone, but because the person had a bad experience in the past, the person will not want to listen to you.
You again.
You know, so this is what this thing happen every day. Happen every day.
Now,
today,
bros,
tomorrow.
bros, I know you're a sportsman, you're very athletic. Me, I don't get strength again, I don't tire. You know, I do rituals on this program. I bless Plateau and I bless the country, Nigeria. Say a prayer for your country.
May God Almighty in His infinite mercies continue to protect us and take us away from the ambits of bad leaders and bad leadership.
Amen.
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 Yeah.
God, thank you so much, sir, for coming on this program. We appreciate you. We love you, and we will not forget this experience.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much, sir.
Yeah.
You are